No. There's a piece of wood in between it. That is 100% a Ford Focus gear knob. Nothing. Oh, he's done it. I got a feeling this still isn't going to start. This is a Rossion Q1 supercar. It's a 508 horsepower twin turbo V6, but this one has got a problem, and that's that it doesn't start. Here we are with the Rossion. We've pulled it outside. Now it doesn't start, and that is literally what we are here for in Arizona, USA. So we've got the V6 here, twin turbo. Look at all the carbon here, looks really, really cool. But we need to get to the bottom of why it doesn't start. So I think first things first, we're gonna give it a go. So this car doesn't actually have a key. It's got one of these things. It's called a space key. And the story goes, the car ran absolutely fine, and then the owner changed the battery, and ever since then, it just hasn't run. So it's got to be something to do with a immobiliser key. I'm thinking that way, but let's give it a go. So we're gonna unlock, and then we've got to press the brake, press the start-stop button, and hopefully it will turn over. But it doesn't run. So there's something there that's not right. All right, so just before we actually get started here, I've noticed loads of little things in this car that are from other cars. I thought it'd just be fun to just like have a look through it. So that is 100% a Ford Focus gear knob. These I definitely recognize. Those are BMW E36 window buttons. Joel was saying that these are from a Fiesta.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, from a, what is it, a Mark
I think
4?
Mark 6 maybe, yeah.
Mark 6, okay. That definitely is from a Ford. So loads of like Ford stuff. It's quite funny with these supercars. They always seem to like borrow parts from other vehicles. But it's cool in here, you know. You got the bucket seats with the Rossion embossment. You've actually got a roll cage in here, which is covered in like Alcantara. So I think that's quite cool. Yeah, this is just a cool little car, to be fair. I have actually driven this before. You've driven it as well, haven't you?
Yeah,
so it is fast. It is definitely fast. I'd like to know what sort of year this was from, but anyway, that's what it looks like inside. We've confirmed that it definitely doesn't start, so we're going to move now to the back and check out some wiring and see where we can get to. Right, so moving on to the engine bay, we've noticed a couple more things. So we've got BMW style power steering reservoir. We think that's definitely a Ford coolant tank. But yeah, look at it, it's really cool. Look at this carbon. This is like a nice air intake here. So they have gone to a lot of effort to make it really cool. And the performance as well, all of the radiators are encased in this nice housing here. You've got the blow-off valves, that's the intercooler there. So yeah, this thing's cool. So the first things that we're going to be doing is looking at the main things you need to start the engine. Does it have fuel? Does it have spark? And if not, why? So we've located the fuel pump here in the fuel tank. I guess we could probably turn the ignition on and crack one of these fittings and see whether any fuel comes out. That'll just tell us whether we got fuel pressure straight away, I guess. Yep. And there you go. There is the Rossion automotive chassis number. So I don't know how many of these were made. I'd like to know, to be honest. It is based on the Noble MC400, I think it's called.
Bigger than a 15.
So we failed at the first hurdle because we don't have a spanner big enough. So we're going to head over to the other house now and raid the toolbox over there. Right, so no fuel is coming out of that fuel pump whilst turning over, so that's a problem. We're going to check now, if we run like a live wire straight to the fuel pump here, it should make a noise like it's actually running, and then we can check that the fuel pump's actually working. It's just that the power to it isn't allowing it to run. So let's do that now, see what happens. Right, so we've got the wire here, and Joel's going to put it on his positive. There's a positive port there as well. So let's give that a go. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm on.
Ah!
Okay, fuel pump.
That's so it's something's not activating the fuel pump. So in theory, if we hold that on there and turn it over, it might run, proving the immobiliser issue. Right, so what's going to happen is Joel's going to hold that on and then I'm going to give it a try because I'm excited. Hang on, Joel, hang on.
Okay, tell me when.
Where's the space key? Right, unlocking the car. Here we go.
Yeah.
Joel's holding it on. No. So we got fuel, but still no spark. It's got to be immobiliser, hasn't it? We've got to find out why. What happened when he changed the battery that killed the immobiliser? So we've got to get to the point where that pump turns on automatically, because then we know we're all good, immobiliser-wise. We've just got to work out why the immobiliser's not working. So I just found the relay, which is the one that's missing for the fuel pump. I just wanted to bridge that just to check that the internal car wiring would activate the fuel pump, and it did. So it's got to be maybe earth related, like the ECU's not getting earth, or the body controller. I don't know, I think we're getting somewhere. All right, so I've just pulled this panel off and it's exposed this stuff in here. Now that to me is a key. And the duct tape looks like it's come off that was holding the key up to this receiver. So I'm just wondering, is the key code not being read? Because that definitely should be attached there, and that's probably how this whole keyless start thing works, because it needs the key code from the original key. So I don't know, we're going to play around with that and see. This is surprising. Look, there's a piece of wood in between it, so I don't know. Maybe because the car was jacked up, it like moved it. I don't know. So no joy, the key didn't make any difference. We'll definitely have to make that better. So we're just going to head to this fuse box now. We're just going to check all the fuses one by one, make sure none are blown. Simple checks. We have pretty much ripped the whole car apart, and we have now determined that it could be this, and if it's not, it's the ECU. So this might not end well. It's a new day, and we are... No. Getting them Vaders. Oh, Vaders. Right, it's a new day, and the parts have arrived for the Rossion. So Joel and I are in the E36. We're gonna go down, grab the part, and head over, because hopefully, that $35 part fixes it. If it does, then obviously I'm gonna be really happy. If it doesn't, then we'll dig a little bit further. It might just be the ECU in the end, so we'll see how we get on. We got Camelback Mountain there. I actually climbed that a couple of weeks ago. Harder than I thought, to be honest, because as soon as the sun comes up, it is so hot. There we go, that's where the Suns basketball team trains. And this is the Global Ambassador, new place where all the rich people go, really. We don't go there, do we, Joel?
No, we're not quite on that level yet.
Oh look, a Waymo bus. You see the Waymo?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's cool. So much cool stuff here. The Waymos are driverless cars. So you can literally order them like Ubers and they just drive themselves. It's a weird feeling, but I must say, handled itself quite well on the way to the airport. We'll try and spot a Waymo for you. Is that a Bel Air? I think that was a Bel Air, you know. While we're in it, we might as well talk about this Avis Blue a Waymo! This absolutely mint E36 M3 in Avis Blue. Love this car. It is so mint, and the smell inside here. If you've ever been in an E36, you'll know they just have a smell. I think all cars kind of have a different smell, don't they? E46s smell different, but every time I get in this, I used to love 36s when I was younger, so this for me is like mint. But Joel loves it too. Oh, it's Saturday, it's Cars and Coffee. It looks like it's Mercedes Day. Couple of Mercs. Meh. I thought there'd be a big Cars and Coffee today, but I don't think there is. Alright, so we have the piece for the Rossion. Here we go. It is used. I couldn't find a new one. Even though it's used in like Ford Focuses and all the weird alternatives they have out here. I couldn't find a new one. I called up Ford. They said it's not a Ford part, even though it says Ford. I don't know if you can see that. So I found one on eBay, and if this works, this is going to be a super cheap fix for a supercar, if you want to call it that. I do, because it says that on Google. So don't be in the comments like, it's not zooming out. Look at it on Google, mate. So Joel and I are now off to go and see the Rossion, and we're going to see whether it starts up or not. Joel, what do you think? Is it going to start?
I think there's a 50% chance of it
50?
starting.
That's better than what I said, because I just said to the owner there's a 6% chance of it running. Joel's more hopeful than me, but you're about to find out. Your brakes are gone, mate. Do you think it's a supercar?
Yeah. I think it could be regarded as a supercar. It looks like a Noble.
Here we go. All right, which one would you rather have out of the Rossion or the E36?
E36 for me, but...
Is it going to start? That's the thing. Is it going to start? So we've got to put the key back into the new key receiver, or the approved used key receiver. And then we've actually got to plug the ECU back in, because we took it all apart and had a look inside. We did find a couple of resistors that were looking a bit dodged, didn't we?
Yeah.
So
Let's see.
it might be that, but it's unlikely. It's very unlikely to actually be the ECU. I think it's something to do with the immobiliser. So we're going to get this plugged in, and we're going to give it a go, and fingers crossed the Rossion starts, because I really want to drive it out on the road. I want you to see what it's going to be like. Twin turbo, kit car. It's a cool car. It might not be a supercar. It is. Look, I want you to put in the comments below, do you think it's a supercar or do you not? I want to know. I would say yes, it is, because it's limited numbers, it's very, very bespoke. It's built in the same way that a Lamborghini would be. But what do you think? Is it a supercar? Also, if you are enjoying this footage so far, don't forget to like, subscribe, put the thumbs up, put the notifications on, help us grow, come on. It's like a community thing, isn't it, Joe? Steak bake.
Steak bake, come on.
Steak bake, come on! Switch up. Now we've got this beautiful E36 M3 saloon in this joint, and this one we actually built in 2.5 weeks. A couple of years ago, Kel wanted something cool. It was on like 220,000 miles, but I'm telling you now, for the UK viewers, this thing was absolutely mint underneath. Couldn't believe my eyes. So what we did was we stripped everything out. It was kind of like a budget build. We put a full cage in the back from Sean Goslin. We painted it a kind of dark grey inside. It looks really good. We put a GT wing on the back, limited slip diff, some Apex wheels, Phil suspension, polyurethane windows, seats. We went for those pole positions. Looking really nice. Short shift kit. We did some custom floor plates to go around the cage. It's just nice and clean. Had a Garmin in there. It since has moved on to a new owner. but we do love to just look after the builds that we do. So it's back in today for a refresh, really. Engine-wise, this is the S52. So this is the US version. They didn't get the S50s out here. And it's essentially an M52 that's been bored out, and it is also running an M50 manifold. Now that M50 manifold didn't come with it stock because this is the 3.2. However, on this M3, which is 3 litre, it did come stock. So we actually retrofitted the M50 manifold purely for the noise, and then we did some super sprint tubular headers. Right, so we're at the back of the car now. We're gonna drain this diff oil. We're using Royal Purple 75W140. We'll just get it all drained out and then get some new stuff in there. In the front, Joel has been cracking out the oil service, and we're filling it up with the Liquid Moly 10W60. I'm gonna be doing 7 litres. It does take 6.5, but we always like to add a little bit more considering this is gonna be a track car. And of course, a genuine oil filter. Don't skimp out on the non-genuine stuff. Just get the genuine ones in there. Oh, just look at her sitting there all pretty. I love this car. I love the way it looks. I love the rear wing. Mate, that is bang for buck right there. Practical, look at that. Look at that. We could fit 2 in there. Oh my God, that's perfect for a jerry can, a 20 litre jerry can. I'm telling you now, it will keep a jerry can stable even during a qualifying session. Don't ask me how I know that. Harnesses problems. Go on, give it some. Just drive. Yay! Is that all you're giving me? Second gear pull, let's go. Go again. Right, moment of truth. Is it going to start? We've plugged the ECU in, we've plugged the new key receiver in. Key is in the hole. Let's give it a go. I'm hoping I hear a fuel pump. If I hear a fuel pump, it's probably going to work. Didn't hear a fuel pump. Oh no. Here we go. Oh. Oh. Now it's not starting at all. It's not even turning over. Am I doing something wrong?
Is the little smart key in there?
Oh, good shout. Where's the smart key? We lost it. Fuck. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
So it was in here. Nothing. What have we done? We've made it worse. We've 100% made it worse. Why is that flashing now? Maybe we need to see if the old key receiver, it turns over with the old key receiver. Maybe it's like a different frequency or something. Mate. How can it get worse? It's got to be something to do with something, right?
Surely. Must be the water.
There's water in my cockpit.
Must be the water.
All right, is that in now?
Yeah.
Right, here we go.
Oh.
It's doing the same thing.
What's not in? What
Do you think maybe we need to like shut it? Am I doing something wrong here? Right, let's shut.
Is your foot on the brake?
Let's shut. No, to be fair, it wasn't.
I think you have to have the foot on the brake.
Okay, let's try that. Oh! Right, put the other one in then. That was my bad. Whoops.
Whoopsie.
I don't know how these things work. It's not BMW. I wonder if it's the ECU.
God, this plug is so tight.
Oh, I love these little things, look.
Meep meep.
USPS, bro. Right-hand drive. Ooh. Bro, look at that. That looks so good right there. Chase. Oh, he's done it.
Cool. It goes in there.
I got a feeling this still isn't going to start.
Yeah. But it's the cheapest thing.
Man, what could it be? It's got to be the ECU, isn't it?
Must have fried it.
Because I'm not hearing a fuel pump. Alright, ready? Blue screen.
No fuel pump.
That one doesn't, this doesn't even like this. Oh! Sometimes I hate cars. No spark. No fuel. I think this is over. So mission failed for now on the Rossion. We think the ECU is toast. We found corrosion on the circuit board. So we're going to try and find an ECU specialist that might be able to do something with that. If not, I think he's just going to send this off to California to get a brand new standalone ECU with a single turbo conversion. So it's all is not lost. But for now, that's where we're going to end this video on the Rossion, unless later on this trip we can fix it. So you'll see that either next or in the next video. Only time will tell. But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Go, 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 go. She didn't give a fuck.